Hi guys, this is Brad from Brad's Trains, and in this video we're going to be doing a part 2 review of my SD9043MAC from MTH. This is the running session. Before I run the engine, I'd like to point out a couple of things that I noticed that this engine sound set is a lot deeper and has a lot more bass than my Rail King SD70M-2. So I talked to my friend Joe, or his username ILSRWY4, and he told me that MTH was starting to put new speakers in their engines, and new high bass speakers called Veco speakers, and it turns out this engine has a high bass Veco speaker, and that's why it sounds a lot deeper. And this engine, just to point out real fast, has the same engine sounds as my SD70M-2 because they're both powered by the same prime mover in real life. And I could tell there was a difference because this one had a lot more deep bass sound to it. Also, the horn was a lot deeper and had a lot more bassier sound to it. Okay, so one last thing I'd like to point out here is that this engine will not run perfectly on my layout as it is because I do not have DCS, and without DCS I can't really run it as well as it could run. I can run my SD70M-2 from Rail King as well as it'll run because I have this Rail King remote, but for some reason MTH designed it so that the Rail King remote would only work with Rail King engines, and that just got me a little bit upset because really it's very difficult to run a Premier engine at low speed with the Rail King Z controller. So I'm going to try it, but it's not going to be as good as it could be. This engine has a lot of pulling power. I'm only pulling 4 cars, but it could pull a lot more, know that. Okay, I'm going to run it now. Stand by.
I've got a red signal here at milepost 32. Please advise, over.
Local freight, this is dispatcher JR. Bill, are you stopped yet? Over.
Yes, I am, over.
Bill, you got a malfunctioning switch ahead. I can't seem to switch it remotely. It might be frozen, over.
We've got to switch it manually. Is that what you're telling me?
We've got a crew en route, but the snowstorm is slowing them down.
Copy that. My conductor will switch it manually. I'll update you soon. Out. I'll call you on your cell phone while you're out there, Rick, if something comes up, alright?
Right.
Hey, welcome back, Rick. There's fresh coffee over there. Are we good to go?
The switch is set.
Great. Local freight to dispatcher. We've manually set the switch to divert.
Roger that, local freight. When you get the signal, proceed slow until you clear the switch and then call me again. Over.
Roger that, dispatcher. Proceed slow until clear of the switch and then call you back.
That's correct, Bill. Dispatcher JR out.
Okay, that just about wraps it up for this review. I will point out that when I get DCS, I'll probably redo the review showing all the features that you can access with this engine with DCS and going over its slow speed, because it'll be a lot better with a full DCS system. But this is as good as I got for now. And also one last thing, the smoke unit, it has one, but I just didn't turn it on for the video. And unlike the SD70's switch for the smoke unit, that was under the radiator panel here, the one on this engine is underneath the engine, so I didn't want to have to pick up the engine and turn it around and turn it on. But I will make more smoke videos. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.